Hello everyone and welcome to the Raymond School Fields, where we are set to bring you Brockton Blazers softball. Tonight's matchup is a South Shore Softball League 12U Red 1 division game featuring visiting Hanover 12A and your hometown Brockton 12U-1. We're getting ready to start. Let's quickly get to tonight's starting lineups. For visiting Hanover, we have Allie leading off with Brooklyn batting second, Tegan batting third, Gianna batting fourth, Alexa batting fifth, Bridie batting sixth, Addie batting seventh, Nora batting eighth, Maddie batting ninth, Tilly batting 10th, and Sophia batting 11th. For the Blazers, it'll be Tyshauna leading things off with Zoe M batting second, Zoe N right behind her, Mariska in the cleanup spot, Avery batting fifth, followed by Cassie, and then Ella batting seventh, Ada batting 8th, Divine batting 9th, Kayla batting 10th, and Ayla batting 11th. We have the coaches meeting to go over the ground rules with Tom, tonight's umpire. Brockton comes into the game here sitting at a 2-5 record on the season as they're trying to pick up some wins here this last couple of weeks of the season to try and position themselves in a chance to make a late playoff push. They're going to have a tall task in front of them here tonight as they are taking on a Hanover team that is 5-0-1. And we will see if the Blazers are going to be up to the task, and we are just about ready to kick things off. And it'll be Allie leading things off here for Hanover. And she takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Tyshauna, the starting pitcher here tonight for Brockton. That pitch is down low and it's ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Grounded up the middle, and it's going to get through for a hit. Allie is on with a leadoff single. And that's going to bring Brooklyn up to bat next. Everybody gets set. And the pitch, runner goes, swung on and missed for a strike. The throw down to second is off the mark. And Allie is now down to second on the stolen base. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed, and Tyshauna quickly ahead in the count. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-strike offering. Swing and a fly ball into center field. And it's grabbed there by Avery, and that's the first out of the inning. That's going to send Tegan up next here for Hanover. She takes the first pitch in there for a called strike. And she goes on the delayed steal. And Allie heads on over to third. Ready now, and here's the 0-1. This is for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. It's fielded there. The throw over to first is in time for the out. But the run does come in to score. And Hanover on the board first as there are now 2 down in the inning. That's going to send the cleanup batter, Gianna, up to the plate. She takes the first pitch over the outside corner for a called strike. The 0-1. Chopped over towards third, and it's a fair ball. Took a tough hop over there. And we're going to have a check on the runner. Not sure what happened there. So Gianna reaches, and now Alexa is the batter. First pitch is down in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-0. In there for strike one. Tashana gets set. The 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out towards left field, and it's tracked down there. And that is the out that will retire the side. One run across for Hanover, and as we head to the bottom half of the first inning, it's Hanover 1, Brockton coming up. All right, we're back for the home half of the first inning. Blazers come up trailing by a run, and Tashana will lead things off against the Hanover starting pitcher, who will be Maddie. And she lines the first pitch. It's into center field, and it's down and by the center fielder. Tashana is heading on into second. She's going to keep going over towards third. The throw comes into third, and she is safe. Tashana kicking things off quickly with a leadoff triple for the Blazers. That's going to bring Zoe Monpoint up next. An early chance here for the Blazers to tie this game up. He takes the first pitch outside for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Called strike, and we're even up at one apiece. Pitcher ready, excuse me. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Zoe. Hattie gets set. She winds and delivers. High ball 2. It gets by the catcher. Maishon is going to try and score, and she is safe at the plate. And the Blazers have tied this one up at 1. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Pop back, foul, and we'll do it again. Hattie gets set, and here's another pitch on the way. Up high, and the count's full. Steps back into the box. And here's the payoff pitch. High, ball 4. Zoe makes her way down to first on the base on balls. And that's going to bring Zoe Noisette up. First pitch to her, misses high. The runner goes to throw to second. And she's in there safely. And we got timeout to have a little discussion with the umpire and the coaches. And now we're going to have a conference in the circle between the battery and the runner and batter. Will talk to their coach. Still a bit of a conversation going on here, not quite sure. And looks like we are set here to resume. 1-0 pitch misses high, that's ball 2. Here's the 2-0. In there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now here on Zoe. Here's the pitch. High for ball 3. It's going to go to the backstop, and Zoe Mompoint heads on over to third. Here's the 3-1. Up high, and that's ball 4. Zoe goes down to first. And that puts runners at the corner here. Still nobody out as Mariska steps up. Here's the pitch. Up high. Runner goes, and there's no throw. Zoe takes second on the defensive indifference. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Misses upstairs for ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. High, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes to count here on Mariska. Addie gets set and she delivers. Swing and a fly ball foul down the right field line. One gets ready here, and here's the 3-1. That's up high, and that's ball 4. Another walk, and this one will load the bases here for the Blazers, as Avery will be the batter. And we're going to have a timeout as the Hanover coach will head out to have a talk with his pitcher. We've got a Blazers huddle over by the third base coach's box as well. And looks like the conference is broken up. Everyone heads back to their designated spots, both defense and offense, as Avery gets ready to step in here. Bases loaded for Brockton, nobody out. Tie game here in the bottom of the first. First pitch is up and away for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Upstairs again for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3 balls and no strikes now here, the count on Avery. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 1. Maddie's set, and here's the 3-1. Swing and a fly ball out to left field, and it's grabbed there. The runner tags. She's going to try. Here comes the throw to the plate, and she's safe at home. Zoe scores. Zoe Noizet advances to third. Mariska ends up at second on the sacrifice fly by Avery, and the Blazers now lead by 1. First out of the inning recorded. Runners still at second and third as Cassie steps up. First pitch misses a little up high for ball 1. She swings to the next one, lines it into left field. It's down for a hit. Zoe comes in. Mariska's going to round third. She is going to finish the run now. Cassie takes a big turnaround, but she'll retreat to second. 2 runs in there for the Blazers, as Cassie has a 2-run single. And we're going to have another timeout, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for Hanover. So we will step aside for a moment while the new pitcher will take her warm-up tosses, as we will continue on with the bottom of the first with Brockton leading 4-1. All right, we are back. Tilly, the new pitcher here for Hanover, as Ella steps up to the box next here for Brockton. First pitch is right down Broadway for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Called strike two over the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Misses down and outside, ball one. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Ella. The 1-2 pitch, called strike three. And that is the second out of the inning. Brockton will send Ada up to bat now here. It takes the first pitch outside for a ball. That's a called strike. Clouds have rolled in here, giving us some reprieve from the sun. Swing and a miss, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Ada. Here's the pitch. Outside for ball two. Tilly gets set. And the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is strike three, and that will retire the side in the bottom of the first. But the Blazers pick up 4 runs, and as we've finished 1 full inning, it's Brockton 4, Hanover 1. We're set for the start of the second inning, and Bridie will lead things off here for Hanover. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1-0. Low, ball 2. Shauna gets set. And the 2-0. That one's in there for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike now here on Bridie. Here's the pitch. Down in the dirt. Here comes the 3-1. Grounded back to the box. Taishana has it with the throw to first, and there is the first out of the inning. That's going to bring Addie up to bat next. She takes the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside, ball 1. Shauna gets set and delivers the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2, 1 ball and 2 strikes now here on Addie. The pitch. Line, foul, and out of play down the left field line. He hit that ball a long way foul. Pitch. Low and inside for ball 2. Here's the 2-2. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. Shauna's ready, and she delivers. Line foul again, out of play off the left field side. All right, everyone gets ready. And we've got another 2-2 pitch on the way. Low and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded down the third base line. It hits the bag. It's a fair ball. Addie turns, but she is going to hold there. The throw gets by the second baseman. And now she's going to advance to second on the overthrow. 1 out single for Addie, and she ends up at second on the play. And we've got a runner in scoring position now here for Hanover as Nora steps up. She takes the first pitch down and in, gets by the catcher. The throw to third is not there. Addie on over to third now. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and we're evened up at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes, the count on Nora. Shauna's ready, and she delivers. Slow ground ball over towards third. Fielded there by Kayla. The throw to first is not in time. The run comes in to score. on the infield single by Nora. And the lead is now cut to 2. One on with one out now as Maddie will be the hitter. First pitch is down low. Here's the 1-0. Line down the right field line, but foul. The 1-1 pitch. Low, 2 balls and a strike now here on Maddie. Here's the pitch. Foul, out of play. And we're evened up at 2 apiece here. The 2-2 pitch. Misses high and the count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. Popped, foul, and it gets down. It's a foul ball. Count remains full. Here's another 3-2. Pop back, foul, and out of play. Here's another payoff pitch. That one's lined into center field, and it gets down for a hit. The throw comes into second, and the runner is safe there. Maddie picks up a single, and now we've got runners at first and second for Hanover. And Tilly will step up with a chance to help her own cause here. First pitch misses low for a ball. Here's the 1-0. Fouled back. That's strike 1. Shauna gets set, and the 1-1 pitch. High, 2 balls and a strike now here on Tilly. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3 and the count's full. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. Here's another 3-2 pitch. Called, strike 3. And that's the second out of the inning. Sophia stands in next. Still runners at first and second as she lines the first pitch off the third baseman's glove. The throw comes in from Zoe into the plate, and there will be no attempt to score. Big rip there by Sophia, and she's got herself a single. That's going to load the bases up. Blazers battery will have a discussion. We're back to the top of the Hanover order here as Allie will step in. Allie singled and scored her first time up. Pitch. That one's in there for strike one. The 0-1. Called strike over the inside corner. The 2-strike pitch. Grounded over to third. It's fielded there. They tag third. Kayla makes the play, 5 unassisted, and that is going to bring the inning to a close. Hanover picks up a run, though, and as we go to the bottom of the second inning, it's Brockton 4, Hanover 2.
No. We don't have it.
All right, we're set for the bottom of the second inning here as Devine will lead things off for Brockton. Takes the first pitch from Tilly over the outside corner for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Outside for ball one. One pitch. That misses. 2 balls and 1 strike now, the count on Devine. Pitcher's ready. And the pitch. Downstairs for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed, and the count is now full. Here's the payoff pitch. Called, strike 3. And with that, we've got the first out of the inning. Kayla steps up next here for the Blazers. And she watches the first pitch go high. Here's the 1-0. That one's in there for a strike. The 1-1. Outside. 2 balls and 1 strike here on Kayla. Tilly gets set, and she delivers. Grounded foul off the third base side, evens the count up at 2 each. Here's the 2-2. Low, ball 3. She almost offered it that, but was able to hold her swing. The count is full. Here's the 3-2, and foul back. Here's another full count pitch. Outside, ball 4. Kayla heads down with a 1-out walk, as Ayla will be the next batter. That one's in there for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ayla quickly in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2 from Tilly. Outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes now here on Ayla. Here's the pitch. Up high. Here comes the 2-2. Down low, runner goes. The throw down to second, and she's out at second. As she's safe at second, the ball came out of the glove. Count's now full here on Ayla. And we're going to have a discussion here with the umpire and the coach. Question here about the original call was out, but as you know, if the ball isn't maintained, possession of, then it's safe. And so oftentimes you see that play is there for the out, but the ball comes out after the tag is applied. Here comes the payoff pitch. Called strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. Two down now with a runner at second, as Tyshauna will be the hitter. She tripled and scored to lead the game off for the Blazers. And she takes the first pitch for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Misses outside. Here's the 2-0, and that's fouled out of play. Two balls and a strike now here on Tyshauna. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Shauna steps back into the box till he gets ready. And here's the 2-2. Swing and a foul off the right field side. We've got another 2-2 pitch coming. And here's the pitch. Low and inside, it squirts by the catcher, and Kayla's going to head over to third. And the count on Tyshawn is now full. Everyone gets set. Here's the 3-2. Grounded over to second. It's knocked down there. The throw to first is there for the out that will retire the side. No runs across for the Blazers, and as we head on over into the third inning, it's Brockton 4, Hanover 2. All right, we're back to kick off the third inning as Brooklyn will lead things off here for Hanover. And she swings at the first pitch by Tyshawn, grounds to third. Cassie throws to first, and she's safe. One on with nobody out now as Teagan will be the batter. Runner goes. The throw down to second is not in time. It's going to get out into center field. And she's going to head towards third. The throw into third, and she is safe there. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner out to left field, and it gets down. Brooklyn comes in to score. The throw into second, and Teagan is safe there. That cuts the Brockton lead to 1. And Gianna will be the batter. She reached on an error her first time up. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Took a big cut at that one. Here's the 0-1. Up high. Throw goes down to second. I think it was not an actual throw down to second. It just ended up in that general direction. The 1-1 is grounded over towards shortstop, and it's going to get through into the outfield. The throw comes into third, and the runner is safe there. Gianna heads up on the run there to over to second base. Tough play over out there. And now we've got runners at third and second. Nobody out, and we've got a timeout as Coach Darren is going to have a talk with his defense. Alexa's going to step into the box next here for Hanover. 2 in scoring position, still nobody out in the inning. The Blazers holding on momentarily to a 1-run lead. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. That misses high. Here comes the 1-1. High, 2 balls and a strike now here on Alexa. Pitch. Up and away, ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a fly ball out to left center field, and it's going to get down for a hit. 1 run is in. Second runner is being held at third. And Hanover has tied the game on the RBI single by Alexa. Brady will be the next batter here as are we going out to have a quick word with Tyshana. She swings at the first pitch, back up towards the middle. The flip to first is not in time. A run scores. Alexa heads on over to third. And there's now runners at the corners as Hanover now on top. Runner goes to throw to third. As Addie, the hitter here, she singled and scored her first time up. Here's the pitch. Line down the left field line, it's foul. Here's the 1-1. That's low. 2 balls and a strike now here on Addie. Here's the pitch. Grounded through the hole between third and short. 1 run is in, and the throw comes on in. And Hanover now extends the lead to 2 on the RBI single by Addy. Nora will be the hitter. She singled her first time up. She pops the first pitch foul and out of play. And a great catch here in the bleachers. Unfortunately, this is not banana ball. Here's the 0-1. Pop back foul again. Oh, and that one not handled as cleanly. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to right field. And it gets down. Bridie comes in to score. And that is the 5th run of the inning. And that's going to bring the top of the 3rd inning to a close. Hanover explodes for 5 runs. And as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, it's Hanover 7, Brockton 4. All right, we're set here for the home half of the third inning. Blazers come up trailing by 3 as Zoe Monpoint will lead things off. She walked and scored in her first plate appearance. She takes the first pitch for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Called strike 2. Not actually squaring. I'm not sure what the thought is here. I don't know if maybe she's just trying to slap it or something, but then the whole 0-2. And here's the pitch. And she fouls that back. Balls and 2 strikes here on Zoe. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. And that's the first out of the inning. Zoe Noisette will step up next. She walked and scored her first time up. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Billy gets herself set. And the 2-strike pitch. Low, 1 ball and 2 strikes now here on Zoe. You can see the sun has reemerged from behind the clouds here. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's dropped by the catcher. The throw to first is in plenty of time for the out. And there are now 2 away. That's going to send Mariska up next. She also walked and scored in her first plate appearance. Takes the first pitch, low and away for ball 1. The 0-1. Upstairs for ball 2. Here's the pitch. Fouled back. 2 balls and 1 strike now here on Mariska. Tilly set and delivers. Swung on and missed, and the count's evened up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ground ball over to second. It's fielded there. The throw to first is in time. The Blazers go down in order, and as we head to the 4th inning, it's still 7-4 Hanover. All right, we are back to start the fourth inning. And Zoe Noisette will be the new pitcher here for the Blazers, as Maddie will lead things off for Hanover. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Maddie singled her first time up. Swinging a ground ball over to short. It's fielded there. The throw to first is in time for the out. One away in the inning. It's going to bring Tilly up to bat next here. And she watches the first pitch go down low for ball one. Ball two. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3 balls and no strikes now. The count here on Tilly. Here's the pitch. Up high, ball 4. Tilly will head on down to first as she works a 1-out walk. Sophia will step in next. She singled in her first at bat. First pitch misses down in the dirt. That one's in there for a strike. The runner goes, and the throw is going to get into center field. But it was backed up there by Devine, so no chance for Tilly to go any further. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Up high, 2 balls and a strike now on Sophia. Pitch. That one also misses high for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. In there for strike 2. And the count's full. So we get set. And the payoff pitch. Low for ball 4. Sophia is on her way to first on the walk. And that'll put runners at first and second as Allie will be the hitter. She singled and scored back in the first inning. Squares. Runners go. Both runners advance on stolen bases there. The 1-0. That misses for ball 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Up high, and it's 3 balls and no strikes now here on Alley. Pitch. Hop back foul and out of play.
No, she doesn't. Clearly she doesn't.
Yeah, he could have just did like an alligator roll.
One gets ready here. And here's the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball out into left field, and it's going to drop down there. The throw comes into third. It gets by. Throw to home is not in time, and Alley ends up all the way over at third. As 2 runs come in to score. And Hanover extends the lead to 6. Brooklyn will be the next batter. She singled and scored her last time up. As she takes the first pitch low for a ball. Here's the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled off. The 1-1. Down in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike now here on Brooklyn. She gets set, and she delivers up and in for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Low it inside for ball 4. Brooklyn's on her way down to first. Puts runners at the corners here with 1 out, as Teagan will be the hitter. She singled and scored in her last plate appearance. First pitch is down low. The runner took second on the continuous walk there, and that pitch. This is for ball 2. (2-0). High, 3 balls and no strikes now here on Teagan. Here's the pitch. High and outside for ball 4. Gonna load the bases up for Hanover. And Gianna will be the next batter, as Blazers will have a huddle. The conference has cleared, and now Gianna will step into the box. She's reached on an error, singled, and scored so far tonight. Down in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. High, gets to the backstop. The runner's going to try and score, and she will make it in. Tenth run of the game comes across there for Hanover, and the lead is now 7. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, 3 balls and no strikes here on Gianna. Here's the pitch. Screamed off the third base side. That was an alertness check for everybody on the Hanover side. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Up and in for ball 4. Bases loaded once again here off the walk, and Alexa will be the next hitter. She singled and scored in her last at bat. That pitch misses up high for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. That one's in there for a called strike. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike now the count here on Alexa. Here's the pitch. Inside for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. High and outside, ball 4 gets by. The runner, it doesn't matter because the bases were loaded. And that'll walk in a run. Bridie steps into the box next here for Hanover. She singled and scored her last time up. First pitch misses low. The 1-0. Grounded past third, and that is going to bring the 5th run of the inning into score. This run's not going to matter. And it's an RBI single for Bridie, and that is going to bring the inning to a close. Hanover tacks on another 5 runs, and as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, it's Hanover 12, Brockton 3.
How you doing?
I'm all right.
Coach? How's the coaching going?
I won the championship.
Gee, some things never end, huh?
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do football, but I'm probably going to do it again. You know, I'll probably do it again in the spring.
There you go.
That guy over there, you know, I got
You coach with him?
Huh?
Coach is down?
I coach, yeah, that's the only reason.
shame, man. Remember when we started?
Man,
We had 4
Brookville
divisions.
had about 5.
All right, we're set for the bottom of the 4th inning here as Avery will lead things off here for Brockton. She drove in a run with a sacrifice fly in her first at bat. She takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Till he gets set. And the 1-0 outside for ball 2. Here's the 2-0. 3 balls and no strikes, the count now here on Avery. Here's the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. That's strike 2. Counts full now. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a drive into deep right center field, and it's going all the way to the fence. Avery's heading into second. She's going to turn and go into third. And they're going to wave her around. The throw comes into the plate, and she is safe at home. Avery comes around on the inside the park home run. And hopefully that might give some life here to Brockton. Cassie will be the hitter next. She singled her first time up. She swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and Cassie's in the hole. No balls and 2 strikes. Go 2. Called strike 3, and that is the first out of the inning. Ella steps in next here for Brockton. Takes the first pitch down low. The 1-0. Down and in for ball 2. 2-0. Misses up high. 3 balls and no strikes here on Ella. Here's the pitch. Called strike. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed, and the count runs full. Tilly gets ready. And the payoff pitch. Called strike 3. 2 down now in the inning. Ada steps up next here for the Blazers. First pitch misses inside. The 1-0 in there for strike 1. One. Called strike 2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now the count here on Ada. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her with the changeup. And that'll bring the inning to a close. The Blazers do pick up a run on the inside the park home run by Avery. And as we head on into the 5th inning, it is Hanover 12, Brockton 5.
I thought you were just saying at 7:30.
Oh, that's what I mean. That's what I saw the last one. I mean, I'm so busy. Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's see where we're at.
All right, we're back for the 5th inning, and this will be the final inning of the game. Addie leading things off here for Hanover. She takes one low and inside for a ball. He has a pair of singles and a run scored so far tonight. Another one misses inside for ball 2. Ajana back in the circle this inning here for Brockton. And that one misses as well. 3 balls and no strikes, the count here on Addy. And that one's in there for a strike. The 3-1 is grounded over to short, and it's going to get through into the outfield for a hit. Lead runner on here for Hanover. And Nora will step up next. She also has a pair of singles so far tonight. She swings and misses the first pitch. The runner goes. The throw down to second. And she's safe. The 0-1 misses low. And the runner advances over to third. The 1-1 pitch. Grounded over to short. Though he has it, the throw to first. And he's going to get by. The throw comes into second. And it's backed up out there. Addy scores on the play. Addy steps into the box next here for Hanover. She singled back in the second inning. First pitch is down and in. The throw to third. Almost sailed into the outfield there. One 0 misses. Two 0 outside. Gets away from the catcher a little bit, but not far enough to try and score the run. 3 balls and no strikes now the count here on Maddie. Pitch. And that one's in there for a strike. 3-1 pitch. Line foul off the first base side. Coach took a dive over near the fence area there. And the count's full. And that misses for ball 4. And we've got runners at first and third now. Billy steps into the box. She walked and scored her last time up. Runner goes. Throw went to shortstop. One 0. Called strike over the outside corner. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike here on Tilly. Shauna delivers. Called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3. First out of the inning recorded. And that'll bring Sophia up to bat. She singled and walked and scored once so far today. First pitch misses low. No pitch. Down and in, it gets by, and the runner will come on in to score. And the Hanover lead is now 9.
Come on, Sophia, put it in play.
Pitch. High, ball 3. 3 balls and no strikes here on Sophia. Pitch. That's ball 4. And Sophia heads on down to first. Runners at the corners here as Allie will step in. He's singled and scored twice so far in the game. And we're going to have a conference at the circle. Conference is concluded and we are set to resume the pitch. This is down low. That's in there for a strike, and the runner will take second on the defensive indifference. One pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The count now here on Allie. Here's the pitch. Called. Strike 3. 2 outs in the inning. And that's going to send Brooklyn up to bat. She has singled and walked. 2 runs scored on the evening. Takes the first pitch down low. No pitch. And that's fouled back for strike 1. Shauna gets set and delivers the 1-1. Down in the dirt, 2 balls and 1 strike to count on Brooklyn. Pitch. Up and away for ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Outside for ball 4. Brooklyn draws a walk that'll load the bases. And that'll bring Teagan up. Single, a walk, 2 runs scored so far tonight. First pitch is a strike over the outside corner. The 0-1 lined out into center field, and it's down for a hit. A run has come in to score, and they're going to hold the runner at third. And it's an RBI single for Teagan that extends the lead to 10. Gianna steps into the box next here. She's reached on an error, singled, and walked. She's scored once tonight. First pitch is in there for a called strike. The 0-1. Swing and a high drive out to left field. And this ball is out of here. Now, on the home run, it would be a grand slam, except for the fact that there were only room on the board for 2 runs there. Oh, wait, excuse me, never mind. We're in the unlimited inning. That is a grand slam. She got a hold of that one, did Gianna.
They're all 200. She goes 240.
And now Alexa will be the next hitter here. She's singled and walked, scored once tonight. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a called strike. The 1-1 pitch. Called strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here on Alexa. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. The throw down to first is there for the out. And that will bring the inning to a close. 6 runs across, though, for Hanover, and it's going to be the last chance for the Blazers as they trail 19-5. All right, we're back for the bottom of the 5th. Last chance for the Blazers. They've got their work cut out for them as Devine will lead things off. She takes the first pitch for a called strike. Here's the 0-1. Fouled off the first base side. And Devine's in the hole, no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 2-strike pitch. And it got her, so she's going to head on down to first base. Leadoff runner on for the Blazers, as Kayla will step up next. She walked her first time up. And she takes the pitch for a strike over the outside court. Pitch. Runner goes. The throw down to second, and Devine is safe. It's going to squirt by. She's going to try and go to third. Here comes the throw to third, and she is safe there. Here's the 1-1. Called strike, and 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count here on Kayla. Ready. She winds and delivers. Swing, and fouled off the first base side. Here's another 1-2 pitch. Low and outside, it gets by the catcher. Devine's going to try and score, and she's safe at the plate. The Blazers notch another run. Is ready here. And the 2-2. Called strike 3. One away in the inning. As Ayla will be the hitter. That pitch misses inside. (1-0) in there for strike 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This is outside. 2 balls and a strike. The count here on Ayla. Pitch. Right there for called strike 2. Here's the 2-2. Just misses down and away. The count's full. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled back. Here we go. Another 3-2 pitch. And it misses high for ball 4. Ayla draws a 1-out walk. And Tyshana will be the hitter. She tripled and scored back in the first. Takes the first pitch low and inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. It gets by the catcher, and Ayla heads down to second. Here's the 1-1. Low and outside, 2 balls and a strike now, the count here on Tyshana. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and we're evened up at 2 apiece. Two. This is high, and the count runs full. Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ground ball over to short. It's fielded there, and the throw to first is there for the out. Ayla advances over to third on the play. And the Blazers are now down to their final out. Zoe Monpoint will be the hitter. She walked and scored back in the first inning. First pitch misses low. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and missed. So he steps back into the box. And the 1-1 pitch. Called strike 2 over the outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes now here on Zoe. Here's the pitch. This is down low, ball 2. She was able to hold up there. Two pitch. Called strike 3. And that is going to wrap this one up. Teams are going to line it up here. Eventually they're going to line it up. And here we go as they go through the line to congratulate each other for a well-played game. Your final score, Hanover 19, Brockton 6. Thanks for joining us, everybody, and we look forward to coming back here for some more Brockton Blazers softball.